Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess. We got a full super moon in the magical Aquarius tomorrow. You can register for the Divine Feminine full moon ceremony at the link below. I hope to see you there. We're going to write down what we are releasing to make room for what we are manifesting. This is a supercharged full moon, and Aquarius is going to amplify all of our air energy, especially our humanitarian efforts, our healing efforts. Okay, just making sure I have all these cards here. I hope you can come and make some magic. I knew there was a Pisces card out here. You see that? So we're going to keep this because this was flipped. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. New moons are all about womb energy, creation, manifesting. Pisces energy, you already know. It's seeing beyond the veil. It's tapping into our intuition. It's free-flowing, connecting to the divine, our higher self for guidance, and then contemplating, making moves on that. They want you to meditate and then contemplate what comes up in the meditation for you. This is like taking your initiation. That's not what I wanted to say. Some of you might be spiritually being initiated right now, like the levels up in the awakening. What I meant to say was allowing the intuition and guidance that comes through during meditation to be your deciding factor, what you choose to move forward with, and then contemplating using your air energy, Aquarius energy, to plan and strategize around the intuition. That's technically how we should be living. Not should, but you know what I'm saying? Versus like, let me live logically and then allow my intuition to be sprinkled in. It's like technically we've been given a gift of intuition, and that should be the building block that we use, and the strategy, the air energy, the practicality, the fire energy used around that. All right, Pisces, you have your marching orders. Ooh, baby, Queen of Swords. Boundaries, negotiating, communicating. Okay, Four of Cups, something coming in that you don't see coming, maybe while you're meditating. There could be an insight that comes in that you then apply your strategic mindset to. Or, of course, there could be something else coming in, divinely orchestrated by the divine. Your guard might be up. That's okay, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. What insights does the High Priestess Collective? Whoa, these came out in the pre-shuffle I was doing. There's a death and a rebirth that's divinely orchestrated taking place for you this week. A death and a rebirth this week. It could be in relationships, Libra energy, or it could be around anything that's no longer serving you emotionally or moving you forward on your journey. This Four of Cups to me gives like meditation energy. This person's like focusing on these 3 cups, mindfulness outside, connected to nature, focusing on that. And when they're focusing, something else comes in. Death and rebirth is the ending, so a new beginning can start, right? Scorpio energy. And then we have double Libra here. Double air. Cerebral energy, thinking, strategy. But justice is like divine justice, divine intervention. Truth will prevail, fairness coming through. So whatever was imbalanced, Pisces, is being cleared and balanced for you by the divine. These are 2 major arcana, so it's higher self, it's the soul contract, it's the universe getting involved to balance whatever was imbalanced. Can I get a little more here? Wow, look at that. Healing that, healing that heart. 3 swords and her sword is 4 swords. And that is meditation, recuperation, rejuvenation, gaining enlightenment. Especially if you're moving out of a period of time where you were in your head a lot and you're like starting to surrender more. The healing that you've been doing is allowing the divine or your higher self or your angels or your guides to work with you to move forward the healing and balance any energies that were out of whack. Wow, 6 of Cups. And look at this. See these? You have 2 cards where a cup is being given. A cup is being given. Be prepared to receive a cup this week, whether that's like an emotionally fulfilling opportunity, union with self, a new level of peace experienced, a romantic gesture offering, love interest begins, reconciliation with family, friends, and strength. You doing the hard things. This is because you tamed your ego. You've learned how to work with what's under that. Oh, baby. This is like you've learned how to work with your ego mind, your thinking mind, the subconscious patterns that we live in. This is like Spirit saying you've done a good job of the shadow work of trying to disrupt the patterns that you have previously been engaged in. So if you've been actively doing a lot of shadow work, this is Spirit being like, you did a good job. You are doing a good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe be a little more proud of yourself with this strength, this Leo energy, right? And look at that, 6 of Wands, being successful, victorious. Again, this is free will, higher self, right? Free will, higher self, free will. This is like a nice tandem bicycle you got going on here, kid, because of the healing work that you've been doing on your journey. Okay, let's see what additional insights we got here. 6 cups and 4 cups is 10 of cups. That's long-term happiness, that's partnership, that's romantic, commitment, investment. This is really nice. This is really nice. All right, let's get some additional clarity here. Can you hit that like button if this resonates already? Look at that, 8 of Swords, releasing yourself from self-limiting beliefs. This is a lot of shadow work, Pisces. For those of you who have been committed to this level, this layer, this freeing yourself. Look at that, and the Devil lands right on it. It's like your mind was the actual, it's like the unhealed parts of us can sometimes be the villain in our story. I would even argue most of the time. Wow, yeah. So tarot students, 10 of Swords, that's the pain from the past, right? The hard part's already over. This is also like the wounding we collect, the wounds, the trauma that our body holds. Like his body is literally holding these swords, right? So it's the somatic embodiment of trauma wounds, of traumas. But you've done something, it looks like setting up boundaries for yourself and for others around you, while focusing on, for those of you who have been meditating or practicing holistic healing in whatever way you've been doing it, whether it's yoga, journaling, channeling, using spiritual practices, breath work, hypnosis, EMDR, whatever you've been dedicated to, it's paying off now, and you're actually releasing a lot of these deeply embedded wounds that have traditionally held you back from moving forward in your magic. See this death? This is the death to the old. But it's like you had to do this with your free will first. You had to align with the frequency of, I'm no longer doing this. So now the divine can come in and match your energy and be like, got it, death to the old, death to the wounding, so that this sunrise can come up in the background, brand new beginning, divine intervention, balancing the scales. Now this is you moving forward in healed energy. 3 Swords in reverse is healed or healing, right? And that 6 of Cups is nostalgia, happiness, joy. So it's like you're allowing yourself to release the pain from the past, those memories, not letting yourself ruminate on them or stay stuck in, in the past, this person burned me this way, or in the past, I could not trust these types of people, right? Releasing that stuff and allowing the good to bubble up, allowing the light to come to the surface, allowing the healed energy, the knowing that you are protected by the divine, so you're moving forward with more bravery, courage, limitlessness up to the surface. This is great, man. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. See that third person getting kicked off? That's like the external voice, or sorry, I meant to say internal voice. Damn. If you're hearing externals, be careful. Internal voice that was like limiting you, the limiting thoughts, the limiting beliefs, the I can't, the I will never, I'm not able to, turning in your favor, closing out one cycle, starting anew. There's that cup, right? That 4 of cups, that 6 of cups. A cup is being given. A cup is being given. All right, and that death card is 13, breaks down to 4. 4 is stability, security, safety, strong foundation, right? 4, master healer, that's you, healing you. Card number 11, manifested energy. So this transmuting of your wounds, this level of shadow work, wherever you are on the scale, this is clearing up your light energy. It's amplifying your light energy so that it is easier to manifest. All right, give me a little more insight here on the death and justice. Wow, and there's a divine pair on the table. So your masculine and feminine energy are getting balanced. This could also be on a literal level. If you were involved with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a very stoic masculine energy, or somebody that was only showing you one side of them, you know, like last week, I know that this person was present. There could be an ending to a dynamic with that person in order for fairness and justice to be restored. That's also kind of like a catalyst for you clearing these old wounds. This might be like the last person in a pattern that you were perpetuating. Otherwise, this is your feminine and masculine energy getting on the same page in terms of your thinking abilities, seeing things clearly, strategizing. Look at this. 7 of Pentacles. This is you patiently investing in yourself time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. And it's like you found yourself through the exploration of your wounds. Waiting time after time. This is great, man. I love readings like this. This Ace of Swords is like that union of love with yourself, but it's like through, look, meditate and contemplate. That's water and air, right? And we have water and air, water and air, water and air, air. Water and air. Holy shit. That's wild. Water and that's the theme here. It's water and air, water and air, water and air. Allowing your water to be where you start, and then allowing your air energy, your thinking cerebral sword energy to navigate yourself to be where you need to be, boundary where you need to boundary, change the lens that you're using. That's also air energy. Choosing, like, which lens am I using to look at this situation? Is it a rose-colored? Is it a higher self? Is it a practical? Is it truth and acceptance? Is it Delulu? Sometimes we put the Delulu lens on. But this is you patiently getting breakthroughs and ahas of like how to move forward, how to look at things, where trusting your intuition is truly paying off, especially if it's been a long time coming. You are the High Priestess. You trust patterns over promises. You allow your High Priestess energy to heal you by moving with her, not just observing her, right? It's one thing to have an experience and be like, I knew that person was going to burn me, or I knew that situation wasn't aligned, and you move forward with them anyway, right? It's embodiment though, when you feel the ping and you don't rely on external evidence. You're allowing your intuition, your bodily, your clairsentience, your claircognizance to guide you in decision making. And by doing that, it's like you have this like huge return on investment of like, there really is magic in me, and the more I use it, the stronger it becomes. Not easy if you're just getting started, but very much worth it. Man. 1, 2, 3 swords. So that's that. And that's look. This is, they're repeating themselves visually all over this place, right? A heart and a sword, heart with 3 swords. You are healing you. Your higher selves are, of course, like aligning and guiding, but you are healing you, High Priestess. All right, let's see what's coming up next. I like this. Can you hit that like button if this resonates, or if this is the path you are trying to take? Look at that death at the bottom of the deck. That's bye-bye to the old. There's a version of you, a layer of skin that's being shed this week. Three of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups. Healing from the past. Especially if there was a fire sign involved. Here's the thing with these, I just want to be clear, like with these kings, I'm sure that there is healing that's happening with these these masculine energies, whether it's a part of you or an external person. But Pisces, it's like, what did that person represent though? Like if we take villainizing out of the equation, right? Like they did this to me, they are XYZ. If you take that out of the equation, what did this person represent in your patterns? Was it accepting lack? Was it being taken advantage of? What, you know, I know it's challenging, but like what was our part in this person's role in our life? Did we see red flags and ignore them? That's okay. I've done that a million times. The power comes when you realize you're doing it, and that's when you can start releasing it and start acting in the moment on like, my body felt uncomfortable with this conversation with this person, so I'm just not going to have any more conversations with them, or I'm not going to accept a date from them, or I'm not going to accept help from them, or I'm not going to collaborate and partner with them professionally. If you can, I know this is like a deeper level of like accountability and shadow work that sometimes makes people uncomfortable, but there's so much empowerment in it when you look at what was my role, what element of control do I have here? Do I always have to say yes and accept what's in front of me? No. You can always speak on things and you can always say no. Okay. King of Rods, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Entrepreneurial, ambitious, driven, high libido, ask for forgiveness, not for permission. Both of these masculines only show one side of their face, right? High Priestess, full face. Queen of Swords only shows one side of her face too. So it's almost like, is it possible that in the past you were attracting maybe people or patterns or behaviors and dynamics where there was avoidance or avoidant tendencies, avoidant attachment, only showing one side so that they can protect themselves, but were you also doing the same thing, but on the flip, you were showing one side that they weren't and saving the other side for like when things felt right or no, you know, take that for what that is, like let that marinate. And I'm not judging. That's truly just food for thought. That's something I've had to think about recently too. And look at that, Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords facing this way, Queen of Cups facing that way. King of Rods, Queen of Cups. Give me a little more here. Moon. We got that full moon tomorrow. Big, big, big moon energy. This is mystery. This is the unseen. This is the unknown. Again, with those faces, like showing one side, one side, one side. The unknown. But this is the healing. The healing is in the release. The healing is in the facing both sides. The healing is in the exposure and the vulnerability. And the healing is in choosing your cup first, right? 6 cups plus her cup is 7 cups. So it's like in the past, maybe confusion, illusion, delusion with people was a commonplace theme. It doesn't have to be though. It doesn't have to be. Hermit, going silent. Yeah, shedding that introspection, getting really honest with yourself about what's my role in the decision making, in the accepting, in the allowing. Maybe you're coming out of hermit mode, Virgo energy. I don't know if that's 2 people or the same person. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me just use one more deck here. Can I get additional insight on this pile, this healing? Okay, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Especially if you are enduring, I'm sending love to you, enduring endings of dynamics with people that you've been with for a long time, or endings with people that you saw long-term potential with, whether it's business partnerships, marriage, domestic partnerships, or learning from painful endings from previous long-term relationships. Maybe you're in the stage where you're like, maybe these relationships happened a long time ago, and you're like, let me look at my patterns, let me look at my accountability here, look at my role. Yeah, 4 swords in reverse. That's like coming out of that isolated healing mode where you had to take care of your heart. One more. 4 swords, 3 swords, that's 7 swords, especially if you were betrayed or lied to. Wow, and the moon with the moon. I knew the moon was going to come out for this one. That's so funny. Deep subconscious programming. Pisces, this is deep subconscious programming. Pisces, Cancer energy. This full moon might be, if you have any air in your chart, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this is going to be an amplified full moon for you, amplified releasing for you. Big time releasing. This is releasing, releasing, releasing. To me, this indicates, like, as hard as all of that was, you're coming out of the tunnel here, and like you're able to look back with a clearer lens of truth while still preserving your emotions. Look at this, 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is something I've thought about with myself too, is like all these wild scenarios we ended up in, it could have been so much worse sometimes. And that's like, if you found yourself there, that's like proof that you were divinely protected and led to the experience for the experience and lessons itself. Solar plexus, to learn your power, to embody your power, to realize how much of an earth angel you are, how divinely connected and protected you are. Does this make sense? All right, this is a lot for, this is a lot. Can I get some advice for Pisces? Can you hit that like button if this resonates, or if you're like, yeah, this is where I'm at with the shadow work, this is where I'm at with the healing. Are you giving yourself permission to trust that intuition as it's happening? Receive 2 weeks in a row. You're being asked to open to receiving universal gifts, Pisces. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. That's why they want you to meditate. There's more coming in. As you clear your light body, more gifts come in, more CLAIR abilities, more psychic abilities, more spiritual attunement, more intuitive recognition, because you always have it, but it's like whether it's turned up and on or not. Whoa, an abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Let's get one more. These cards are and expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Damn, Pisces, you got some homework out here. Congratulations on your clearing if this is happening. Congratulations on your High Priestess healing energy. Love to see it. Let's get a message from Spirit. Any additional insights for Pisces? Thank you. The Empath. Alone time is needed. You mystical mermaid. Card number 22. Master number 22 is the Master Builder. All right. You are highly sensitive. You know this, yes? This Hermit energy in this card is indicating, oh, and this card, they want big time meditation. 4 of Cups, the Empath, the Hermit. Big time meditation. Whether it's with me or solo journey, to go inside to get the direction. The blueprint is in you. There's a major shift in your healing happening this week if you are already on the path of shadow work, bettering yourself, improving your patterns, trying to override that subconscious. You have a victory heading your way. We have double 8s out here. That's prosperity. The receive and the abundance card. It's like first step, believe it. Second step, You get it. And expanding is like, step outside that comfort zone. You don't have to play small, Pisces. That's like breaking beyond these self-limiting beliefs, which is where we started. Affirm it, Pisces. I am limitless. My high priestess healing energy heals me. Hold my hands. Take a big deep breath in. And on the release, release any self-limiting beliefs. Exhale out. I'm sending you so much Reiki love. I love you, Pisces. I can't wait to see you at the full moon ceremony tomorrow. And we have the CLAIR Cognizance, CLAIR Activation Meditation Thursday. That's the last one. If you want to register, you can register for that session. And we have a big activation series coming up next. I'll see you guys soon. Love you.